Once you've arrived at South Glenmore Park, you will enter through these gates here and proceed to the registration booths where you and your pooch will receive a number corresponding to a specific section of our grid located here. Once your number has been called, you will be asked to line up at the corresponding spot on the grid, much like boarding a plane. And don't worry, we'll have plenty of volunteers to assist you in getting to your appropriate spot. Once the official count has been completed and we have concluded our official attempt at the world record, people may exit here and here. Afterwards, you're more than welcome to participate in any of the free fun events at Dog Jog, or if you're registering for the run or walk, you may begin here. For health reasons, we will have veterinarians on site doing visual exams on all dogs coming into the park. This is to ensure that all dogs are physically capable and ready to participate in the Guinness World Record attempt. Now, these aren't physical exams or hands-on exams, they're just a check to make sure that everybody's happy and healthy. If you have a puppy, great, you can still participate in Dog Jog. Unfortunately, only dogs a year or older will be allowed to participate in the Guinness World Record attempt. We want everyone to have a good time at this world record attempt. However, our number one priority is always safety, both for humans and our companion animals. So, if you have a dog that perhaps is nervous, scared, or reacts negatively in large groups of people or around other dogs, this might not be the best event and it will be too stressful for them. Our team of behavior specialists has worked really hard with our event coordinators to set up a grid pattern that ensures that every dog and their owner has a 4-foot square area just to themselves, as well as areas between each row to make sure that there's enough space between participants. Even though you're going to be at an event with lots of really happy dogs and wonderful pet owners, just remember that every dog is different. The way that you interact with your dog might be different than how some dogs like to be interacted with. So just be aware of your surroundings and respect other dogs' personal space. And remember, the event still takes place in Calgary and all pet owners have to abide by City of Calgary animal bylaws, including having your animal on leash at all times, picking up after your animal, and most importantly, having them under your control at all times. Let's talk about training equipment. Per Guinness guidelines, dogs wearing corrective-based training equipment will not be allowed to participate in the world record attempt. This includes choke chains, pinch or prong collars, or shock collars. We would also ask that people avoid using retractable leashes such as this one. The reason for this is that owners have less control over their dogs with a retractable leash. Also, you can get tangled up quite easily. And getting tangled up with people is fun, but not when dogs are involved. Lastly, we're going to have some very special people joining us on site. Third-party officials will ensure that the count is both impartial and accurate, and that our attempt will count. When you come down with your dog, please bring your own bandana. We will have some extra bandanas on site in case people forget them, but it's best if you can bring your own. Most importantly, when you're in the staging area, please remain there until the count is officially complete. If you leave early, we might not make our record attempt. Tell your friends, tell your family. We need 800 dogs on site to beat the Guinness World Record for most dogs wearing bandanas. So come on down and join us June 4th at South Glenmore Park for this year's annual Dog Jog and Guinness World Record attempt for the most dogs wearing bandanas.